Rich Fitzgerald has been a big supporter of development and growth his entire tenure as county executive. As Allegheny County's top elected official, Rich Fitzgerald is in his third and final term as county executive. Widely recognized for his work ethic, Rich is one of the county's biggest champions and is well known for bringing together people and organizations on regional issues. Under his leadership, the county has concentrated on economic development and job creation and boasts high-quality jobs and a diverse and growing economy. During his tenure as county executive, conservative budgeting with modest increases in line with the cost of living have been the trend. The county has benefited from a large volume of new construction, allowing the county to support its ongoing needs with no property tax millage increase, bringing stability that businesses and organizations rely on to grow here. Under his leadership, the county's bond rating has been upgraded 5 times and is at its highest level since 1983. The region has a diverse economy which includes healthcare, finance, education, manufacturing, arts and culture, robotics, artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, and clean energy. Through unique partnerships, the county continues to build a strong workforce while investing in our infrastructure, collaborating with our municipalities, and providing opportunities for all residents. Recognizing that our quality of life makes this county attractive to many, Rich has continued to build upon those attributes by investing in facility improvements, programming, and events in our parks that add to the quality of life. The county's buildings, facilities, vehicles, and parks are being upgraded and becoming greener.
Rich, what does this mean to you to be selected as supporter of development?
It's very important because development is one of the prime aspects of why I ran and what my administration is really focused on. For so many years in this part of the world, people left because of lack of opportunities, lack of jobs, etc. It's kind of why we have Steeler and Pirate and Penguin bars all over the country, because Pittsburghers who were here left for opportunities in the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. The fact is we're developing again, and that I've been part of that, and that I've been being so honored and very humbling for me, for NAIOP to recognize the work I've done over the last 12 years.
What are you most proud of in your time as county executive?
Boy, there's a lot, and the biggest thing I would say is the hope and optimism that we now have. There was more of a pessimistic feeling, mainly from parents who were worried that when their kids grew up, they were going to leave. Now we see just a reverse. When we saw the official census numbers that came out for the decade that showed that for the first time in 60 years, we had grown by 27,000 people. The fact is we've diversified with people of color, with Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans, young people, that we more than almost doubled the national growth rate of 25 to 34-year-olds. And the average sale price when I took office was $100,000 in Allegheny County. It's now $250,000. So we've created wealth and equity for people that have been paying their mortgage and working all that time. And in that time, the person 12 years ago was paying $388 in county property taxes. 12 years later, they're still paying $388 in county property taxes. But with all of that, we've invested fixing our bridges, fixing our roads. Our parks are in much better places. Our bond rating, the highest it's been in 40 years. And what we've also shown is that you can grow the economy and improve the environment. Our air pollution, our hazardous air pollution has been reduced by 80% over the last 12 years. So we've improved the environment at the same time growing the economy.
What advice would you give to future office holders that want to see investment in their community?
Well, it's really a collaboration and a partnership of all the stakeholders that we work with, the business community, our friends in labor, the universities, the philanthropic communities, the nonprofits, the foundations, government at all levels. The local government, we have 130 municipalities and 43 school districts. Obviously, the state government's very, very important, whether it's the Transportation Department or DCED. Our friends in Washington, working with the administration and working with our congressional delegation. All of those partners really matter. And we really need to keep leaning in, if you will, on the things that are helping us grow. Energy, such a big part of our portfolio, all forms of energy, from natural gas to solar and wind and geothermal, and sustainability is a big part of what we're doing. our universities, CMU and Pitt in particular, around robotics, artificial intelligence, life sciences. These are the things over the next decade or more that we can see growth, the futuristic industries that we have. And let's continue on being a welcoming place for people all over the world, whether they're from Europe, Asia, South America, et cetera, Africa, whatever continent, whatever part they're coming from, ethnicity. We want their talents here, or we want to keep our young people, particularly those getting out of college, getting out of trade school, getting out of high school, wherever it might be. We want them staying here. So let's continue to make this a welcoming place, keep improving our quality of life, and again, work together in collaboration and be a hard worker. You got to show up for work every single day, work hard, work with our friends, and this place can continue to thrive and be the place that we all love it to be.